My name is Jennifer Aniston. Tomorrow, I will be Nicole Ridgway. And on Thursday, I may be Penny Crossman. Synthetic identities are so convenient for me, and I just love spending other people's money. Now, who will I be on Friday? Angelina Jolie?
Synthetic identities, multiple identities, fraudsters, imposters. These are all the things that give the Department of Treasury and FinCEN fits. And when they get fits, the FIs get KYC, anti-money laundering, suspicious activity reports, on and on and on. And it's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse with mobile banking, digital wallets, prepaid cards. The Department of Treasury just doesn't have enough people to keep up. I want to read you one sentence, just one sentence from a recent publication from Treasury. Somebody count the words. And this is the summary. FinCEN, after consulting with staffs of various federal supervisory authorities, is issuing this advance notice of proposed rulemaking to solicit public comment on a wide range of questions pertaining to the development of a customer due diligence regulation that would codify, clarify, consolidate, and strengthen existing CDD regulatory requirements and supervisory expectations, and establish a categorical requirement for financial institutions to identify beneficial ownership of their account holders subject to risk-based verification and pursuant to an alternative definition of beneficial ownership as described below. One sentence. How many words? Anybody count? 87. It's going to continue to get worse and worse. One of the problems is there is a tendency for people serving the FI industry to say, we verify, we authenticate. That complicates the problem. You have to identify first. You cannot verify someone without identifying them. You certainly can't authenticate them without identifying them. We see lots of new government things coming, all talking about building verification tools. Trust me, it won't work. Synthetic identities is a problem that won't go away and can't heal itself. Software analytics is relying on reactionary tools. Tascet has created an identity infrastructure that allows for a proactive solution to fighting fraud, synthetic identities, and multiple identities within a database. Our identity infrastructure has been built to reach across all the FI's customer databases. We're not a data mining company. We restore privacy. We don't share data. What we're going to demonstrate is my assistant, Vanna White, or Linnea, or whoever she wants to be today. We're going to activate her icon, which is basically putting her into the system. She would approach the teller line, and the teller would say, can we activate your icon? And the process consists of getting 2 finger proofs. It's quick. And a facial proof. The facial proof collects her facial image. That data, in conjunction with 5 points of biographics, her name, date of birth, address, gender, and the country she was born, is sent to Tascet. We match that against our database of all industry sectors, healthcare, academic, cyber, state government, and FIs, and come back with a financial security number. This financial security number becomes part of her permanent record. As you can see up there, it's a 16-digit number, becomes part of her banking record. If she goes across the street to another bank, she would be activated again. The process would be the same. The difference is she gets the same FSN, financial security number. It's hers for life, no matter where she goes. If she were out jogging and didn't have any credentials with her, she would go in and say, my name is Linnea and I need $10 for water. We would go in and say, we need to verify you. She would put her finger down. It would come to us in a very short period of time, and her identity would be verified instantly. People are going to try to spoof this. I don't know if you've met our friend here, the spoofer, the fraudster, the alias. He comes in and attempts to be Vanna or Linnea, puts his finger down, goes through the same process, and you'd be surprised how many people will do this. Through the verification, it comes in, and this is not the right customer. It's simple, it's painless. More importantly, it restores privacy. It gives it back to the consumer. That's the whole concept. Once we start with this, then you can get back to your verification and authentication. 2012 is the 75th anniversary of a national icon, the Golden Gate Bridge. 2012 is the birth of the financial icon. It is going to change the way banking is done. You need to start thinking about engaging the consumer in providing or fighting against fraud. When the consumer realizes you're looking out for your best interest, the banking industry's reputation will go back to where it belongs. It'll look like we're actually using technology together to fight the issues of fraud and theft. Again, we're not a biometric company. It's a tool that we use. This device we had to prepare because the biometric industry doesn't do a very good job in creating good technology that is consumer friendly. More importantly, this model that we have here is just for show. The ones that you would see at the teller line are like a laptop. You should stop by our booth and see the mobile onboarding device that we have. If you're going to do remote onboarding of clients, it's simple, it's fast, relatively inexpensive. The banks do not have to change their operating platforms. It's just an integration application that we use. There is no hardware that is specific to this. We're hardware agnostic, and we're basically operating system agnostic. So we look forward to talking to you in our booth as soon as you get out of here. And I can only tell you how hot it is up here, especially when your system doesn't get online the first 7 minutes. Thanks for your time.